One of the oldest civilizations in the world, India is a mosaic of multicultural experiences. With a rich heritage and myriad attractions, the country is among the most popular tourist destinations in the world. Although there is one such place which is usually left unexplored. The state is the largest of the northeastern states, spread over an area of 83,743 kilometers, home to picturesque mountains, unexplored passes, tranquil lakes, and famous monasteries. Arunachal Pradesh is an amazing destination for an amazing holiday. Historical facts. The history of Arunachal Pradesh remains shrouded in mystery. Oral histories possessed to this day by many Arunachali tribes of Tibeto-Burman stock point unambiguously to a northern origin in modern-day Tibet. Recorded history from an outside perspective only became available in the Ahom and Sotia chronicles. The Mampa and Sherdukpa do keep historical records of the existence of local chiefdoms in the northwest as well. Northwestern parts of this area came under the control of the Mampa kingdom in Manuel, which flourished between 500 BC and 600 AD. After the Mampa kingdom, Arunachal came under the loose control of Tibet and Bhutan, especially in the northern areas. Most Arunachali tribes remained in practice largely autonomous up until Indian independence and the formalization of indigenous administration in 1947. McMahon Line. The McMahon Line is a line agreed to by Britain and Tibet as part of the Simla Accord, a treaty signed in 1914. It is the effective boundary between India and China. The line is named after Sir Henry McMahon, Foreign Secretary of the English-run Government of India and the chief negotiator of the convention at Simla. It extends for 550 miles from Bhutan in the west to 160 miles east of the Great Bend of the Brahmaputra River in the east, largely along the crest of the Himalayas. Formation of NEFA. In 1912-13, the English-Indian government made agreements with the indigenous peoples of the Himalayas of northeastern India to set up the Balipara frontier tract in the west, the Sadia frontier tract in the east, the Abor and Mishmi Hills, and the Tirap frontier tract in the south. Together, those tracts became the Northeast Frontier Agency, or NEFA, which is now Arunachal Pradesh. Disputes with China. After the independence of India in 1947, China made claims to practically the whole upland area of what was then Assam state, arguing that the McMahon Line had never been accepted by China and was the result of British aggression. However, Arunachal has always been an integral part of India. British and Indian maps since 1914 have followed the McMahon Line. Renaming of Arunachal Pradesh. Until 1972, it was known as the Northeastern Frontier Agency, NEFA. It gained the Union Territory status on 20 January 1972 and renamed as Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh became full-fledged state on 20th February 1987. Democracy. Arunachal Pradesh can be roughly divided into a set of semi-distinct cultural spheres on the basis of tribal identity, language, religion, and material culture. Tibetic religion. In the Tibetic area, one finds large numbers of Mumpa tribe, with several sub-tribes speaking closely related, but mutually incomprehensible languages, and also large numbers of Tibetan refugees. Tani region. Within the Tani area, major tribes include the Nehishi. Apatani also live among the Nehishi, but are distinct. The Galo tribe. In the center, one finds predominantly Galo people, with the major subgroups of Karka, Lodu, Bogam, Lair, Pugo, among others, extending to the Ramo and Pailibo areas, which are close in many ways to Galo. The Adi tribe. In the east, one finds the Adi with many sub-tribes including Padang, Pasi, Minyong, Bokar, among others. Milong, also falling within the general Adi sphere, are in many ways quite distinct. The Mishmi tribe. Moving east, the Idu, Miju and Djaru make up the Mishmi cultural linguistic area, which may or may not form a coherent historical grouping. The Khamti tribe. Moving southeast, the Thai Khamti are linguistically distinct from their neighbors and culturally distinct from the majority of other Arunachalese tribes. They follow the Theravada sect of Buddhism. They also exhibit considerable convergence with the Singpho and Sangbo Naga tribes of the same area, all of which are also found in Burma. The Singpho tribe. The Singphos and Khamtis are a huge demographic presence in the neighboring state of Assam, in places viz. Naharkatia, Narayanpur of Lakhimpur districts of Assam. They are one of the most recent groups migrated to the Arunachal region of Burma and Assam. The Naga tribe. The Nakde Naga and Wanchu Naga are another two major ethnic tribes. Both of the tribes exhibit very much cultural similarities. The Diori tribe. Finally, the Diori tribe is also a major community in the state, with their own distinctive identity. They are the descendants of the priestly class of Chutia people, who were allowed to continue their livelihood after the defeat of the Chutias. Arunachal geography. Geographical facts. Arunachal Pradesh is known to be rich in flora, fauna, power, and mineral potential. Previously, this region was known as the Northeast Frontier Agency, NEFA, and constituted a part of the state of Assam. The major rivers of the state are the Brahmaputra and its tributaries, the Daibang, Lohit, Subansiri, Kameng, and Tirap. Arunachal Pradesh, whose name means land of the dawn-lit mountains in Sanskrit, is also known as the Orchid State of India, or the Paradise of the Botanists. Geographically, it is the largest among the northeastern Indian states, commonly known as the Seven Sister States. Arunachal state symbols. State animal. The state animal of Arunachal Pradesh is the Gayan. The locals call it Mitham. State bird. The state bird of Arunachal Pradesh is the great hornbill. The state flower of Arunachal Pradesh is the foxtail orchid. State tree. The state tree of Arunachal Pradesh is the halong. Major airports. Along Airport, Deporinjo Airport, Itanagar Airport, Pasighat Airport, Tezu Airport, Zero Airport. Wildlife sanctuaries. Daring Memorial Wildlife Sanctuary, Daibang Wildlife Sanctuary, Eagle Nest Wildlife Sanctuary, Itanagar Wildlife Sanctuary, Kamlong Wildlife Sanctuary, Kane Wildlife Sanctuary, Mihao Wildlife Sanctuary, Makhui Pak Wildlife Sanctuary, Sessa Orchid Wildlife Sanctuary, Tail Valley Wildlife Sanctuary, Yordi Rabe Soups Wildlife Sanctuary. National Parks. Muling National Park. It is spread primarily over the Upper Seng District and parts of the West Seng and East Seng District. Namdapha National Park. It has more than 1,000 floral and about 1,400 faunal species. It is a biodiversity hotspot in the eastern Himalayas. Famous temples. Taiwang Monastery. This is the second largest monastery in the world after the Potala Palace in Lhasa, Tibet. GRL Gampa Monastery, Urgelin Monastery, Gorsang Chorten, Taksing Monastery, Tiger's Den, Old Bazaar Gampa, Rigyagling Gampa, Parasuram Parshuram Kund Temple, Malinthal Temple, Sacred Kund, Nunneries, Brahmadungchang Anigampa, Yanggong Anigampa, Singsor Anigampa, the Golden Pagoda. Namaste.